One of the few birdie holes out here, so I think you have to birdie here today.
Dead straight.
Wow, that is perfect, David. Center cut.
I was talking about the hole. I actually had no idea where that went. I lost it.
Going for this par 5 and 2.
Give it the full treatment, like that. Certainly had the distance, but along the edge of the green is okay.
It's in the fringe, but still reasonably good shot.
Not sure it's hard enough.
It's
not bad though.
A really good look at birdie. Tap this in, he'll be okay. Yep, okay.
This is the second toughest hole today.
We might see some changes here. Dangerous driving hole. This is very good.
Just perfect.
He did his job there on a tee shot.
It's almost impossible to get close to this hole today.
Right hand off after impact usually means a bit of a miss hit.
Now there's your nightmare putt right there.
Adventurous, to say the least.
You'll notice so many different styles these days of putting. This one more old-fashioned, let the putter head swing, feel it in the right hand.
This one got away from him just a little bit.
But this putt for a par.
To say par.
And that's a 4.
On the tee, not an easy tee shot here.
But I think by the way he's tilting, that's hanging to the right. Ooh, no good.
And you have to hit fairways here if you're going to have a chance to get the ball close to the hole and make some birdies.
I mean, it's a tough shot, but it's one that he has to take on. He's going to be able to run it up there. Possible to hit it close, in fact. Well, from a long way back and in the rough.
A shot that he shouldn't have tried from that lie.
You'd expect this one to plop out there inside 4 or 5 feet.
Oh, he's watching it anxiously. Oh, and it got him. How about that shot?
That is wow, amazing shot.
I guess.
That's the shot of the week right there.
You'd expect this one to plop out there inside 4 or 5 feet.
Oh, he's watching it anxiously. Oh, and it got him. How about that shot?
That is wow, amazing shot.
I guess.
That's the shot of the week right there.
David, I read somewhere about the stats of keeping the pin in and keeping it out. And do you know you're in favor of keeping it in, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you're right.
That was a little too aggressive there. Now he's got this pressure putt. It's a beautiful putting stroke. Just a real nice 1-2.
This for a par 3. Yeah, well done.
Any ball on this green in 2 is well done.
And he started this ball a little bit to the left. I think it's all right.
Nice. That's in good shape.
This golf course has got these guys. They're not getting the golf course today. This is the first time we've seen this.
How good is that lower half in the swing? Just beautiful.
Nearly bounced that in.
Right at it, but wouldn't hold.
It's a little bit longer putt than I thought he'd left himself.
For a birdie, which he gets.
After making a big one on the last for birdie.
At the par 3. And not happy.
This is an exploratory attempt.
Correct. Just try and get the right speed, David, isn't it, from this length?
Hammer it, hammer it, hammer it, hammer it. Ooh, see, and then hammer it, there it goes. Puts the blinker on and goes right across the intersection.
Untidy by his standards, very much out of sorts.
And this for a par.
And that equates into a 3.
And he's on the tee of this par 4 that's played the second toughest.
Well, he'll be very, very happy with that one.
He's going to have a good angle.
Lots of applause, but he didn't seem very enchanted with it. Gives it one waggle and sends it on his way. That's giving him a long putt.
Likes to putt square to square, straight back, straight through, holds the putter face square with the left wrist. Yeah, it's not a bad effort from there. He really just had to lag it down. And these are the ones that you practice so hard for on the range. The little quick putt. Most of these guys will hold 20 or 30 of those
Excellent par right there.
each day just
Excellent
to keep
par.
their confidence.
Very demanding tee shot.
He likes it. Good pass at that. This is going to go miles.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Sounded pretty good.
Caught it solid.
It's come up short and stopped dead.
He needed a good hop and a skip forward, but he didn't get it.
And the lengthy birdie putt. Very few players have hit it firmly enough.
Oh, that hopped. Wow, that hopped. As soon as it hit it, it hopped.
Even the little tiny putts, you know, from 2 or 3 feet. So you've got to be precise. If you're on the edge of the hole and a little
Well
bit
played
too
hole.
quick,
Well
you can
hole.
miss 'em.
Anytime you stand on the tee, you'll have to make your four and get this one behind you.
You take that.
Yeah.
Appears to have an uphill lie, which from there he's going to have to guard against missing the ball left.
And just going with an iron for position. Right down the center.
Just what the doctor ordered. Good shot. That looks like a good four.
Excellent speed. Four's a good score there.
One of the great short par fours in golf here.
Doesn't play that long, but if you make bogey, you just feel like the world passes you.
Good looking tee shot here.
That's a big drive.
He has one of the purest strokes on tour.
Just hanging around the fringe. If he makes it, he only gets a no putt, and that's a no putt in the stats.
He has one of the purest strokes on tour.
Just hanging around the fringe. If he makes it, he only gets a no putt, and that's a no putt in the stats.
Par 5.
Tough tee shot, really.
Beautiful drive.
This is a par 5, remember, so that's a good position for a shot into the green. Eyeing up his second shot.
Oh, to the right. Bunker. He's in that bunker. He didn't want to do that.
Kind of a fluffy bunker shot.
I don't know if he likes it, but it sure looked good. That's fine.
Very good bunker shot.
Here he goes for a birdie.
Very nice. After making a big one on the last for birdie.
Now, bunker's actually a good thing. If he got even a reasonable lie and isn't near the lip, he'll be able to advance it much farther than he would have out of the rough.
Yeah, he got it nicely.
Yeah.
Got that out there about 100 yards. Not bad at all.
Well, that's a good result. Yes, it is.
Very good.
That's a beauty.
Not always quite sure where the wind's coming from. So it's not easy conditions.
Plenty of club with an easy 9.
That could so easily have gone in the hole. Don't know whether he knows how close it is.
Very good solid shot. Very makeable from there.
A tricky little putt for a par.
Treacherous, these greens. No respect.
He's going to give one back here.
Disappointing bogey 5 there. That's a hole you really want to make birdie on. Yeah, he's just got to shake off those bogeys, Peter, hasn't he? And keep hitting quality shots, try and make a birdie.
Well, so far, he's shown us a lot of fighting spirit, cool head, impressive.
Well, he's not overjoyed with the first one.
You know, it's right in the center of the fairway. He must have mishit it a bit, David.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a clank.
And now, very nice position, Peter. He's got a good lie.
Not a hard position to hit the fairway. Nice, smooth iron to the heart of the green will do him no harm.
Yes, off the back edge. Rather fortunate.
Just through the back of the green.
It's in the fringe, but still reasonably good shot.
Sometimes it's just your time. Boy, oh boy.
It's in the fringe, but still reasonably good shot.
Sometimes it's just your time. Boy, oh boy.
After making a big one on the last for birdie.
Right on top of that flag stick. You can see that divot mark there about 2 feet right in front of it. Barely missed the flag stick.
For a tap-in birdie.
But it's always nice to tap in for birdie.
Coming off a birdie, feeling very comfortable.
Well, got a good chase and run on that one. Good position.
And he needs to really forget about this whole location, I think, because of his ball flight.
Now second shot. Sounded all right. Just needs a good, clean, straight hit.
Kind of a fluffy bunker shot.
And a little crisp sand wedge there.
That's the crowd pleaser. Every single amateur in this crowd wants to know, how do you do that?
Yeah, it's almost always the first question asked, David, isn't it?
For his par 4.
Tap in for 4.
We've had about as many birdies as bogeys on this hole, so it's playing right to about a 3 today.
Oh, a little twirl there, Peter. He likes it.
Good solid contact right toward the center of the green.
What a shot that was.
A testing putt here.
No. Blasted it right through the break.
Between 4 and 8 feet, 78% of the time he makes these.
Done it. One hole safely negotiated.
Back out to the play now at the 17th.
You certainly don't want to be in those any of those bunkers. They're very steep face and very rare you can reach the green out of them. This is just smash and hope, I would think.
Well, what a tough shot this is. Too long to blast it. Try to catch the ball first before you catch any sand. Caught just a little bit of sand between the ball and the club face, coming up short there.
From the fairway, nice lie.
Just a sand wedge.
He has to land it past the hole to allow for the spin. Oh, that's very makeable there, David. That's ideal.
Par 5 for a birdie.
No, that was not a good stroke.
Not a bad putt from there.
No, it's not.
This is for the par.
And the tap in for par, no problem.
This hole playing much longer now.
Interesting little old-fashioned.
Yeah, but a lot of fun.
Oh, great fun.
Always up on the stats for ball striking on the tour. Driving the ball in the fairway, hitting the greens in regulation. He's always there, always.
To the outrageous hole location of the day.
Right on target.
Great shot.
Very quick down the hill here. Very quick. So many of the downhill putts here can really get away from you.
Befuddling are these greens. They will get you giggling at yourself.
Basically no stress zone for his par.
Nicely done.
Solid 4 on this par 4.